What is up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis is here. We are back in the world of FTB Infinity Evolved Expert Mode. I'm getting better at saying that massive statement. Okay, so kind of wanted to catch you guys up. What did we do on the stream today? Okay, so on the stream today, we tried out a few different things. First off, we talked about down there needing to get this automated. So I tried, let's see, what is it? Let's do Project Red. Project Red. I tried the auto crafting bench. That's something from Project Red. It's one of the expansions off of Project Red. The problem with the auto crafting bench, which is surprisingly easy to make, is it eats anything that is reusable. So, for instance, my little cooking baking sheet, which is down there now, that's something that's reusable over and over and over and over again every time you make the recipe. But the machine doesn't realize that, and so it takes it and consumes it like it's a one-time use. So that's obviously not going to work. Then there is, I think it's in BC. Yeah, there's one. I think it was, the auto crafting bench right here. No, not that one. There's a crafting table in BC. Where is it? I forget which one it is. It's one of the tools in here, and unfortunately, you can't use reusables in it, period, which kind of sucks. So that one didn't work. Yeah, right here, the auto workbench. This one, real easy to make, but you can't put reusable items even in the damn thing. So that kind of sucks as well. So, yeah. So what we ended up doing is we're going to go with the big bad Mama Jamma. What do you call it? The machine frame. We're going with the cyclic assembler. It's a little bit more expensive, but machine. But it's going to get what we need done. Actually, I just realized we need to do. Do I have iron on me? Yes. We need to put one of these in here first. Anyways, it's going to get what we need done. It's going to do, basically the same thing. Now, what's going on here? There we go. Come on, guys. Do your processing. So we're going to go ahead and make the cyclic assembler. That's basically the thermal expansion variation. Should work out good for us. And then we can set up the setup down there to work. Now, one of the other things I'm going to be using is we're going to start moving into Project Red. Now, there's a couple different sorting systems inside of this, inside of Infinity Evolved. And Project Red is one of those. Project Red has a lot of really cool pipes and stuff down here, which you can see the different transfer pipes using a chip system. It even has auto crafting and quite a few other things. The problem with Project Red is it's a lot more complicated, or setup is a little bit more complicated than Applied Energistics, and it's not just one item. So like Applied Energistics, you basically have 2 blocks and you have a massive, almost infinite storage system. With this, you still have to use chests, and it's a lot more complicated. Now, AE2 has become a lot more complicated than it used to be, but it's still not quite as bad as Project E. And it doesn't help that Project E, for whatever reason, doesn't have the most amazing amount of documentation. So that's gotten a lot better than the last time I used it. Previously, there was almost no documentation, and it was, oh my god, it was a nightmare. But it's gotten a lot better. So while we're waiting on that chip to cook, we are going to start working on our next culinary generator. Now, we aren't going to be able to jump to making a ton of them yet. Specifically, we're not going to be able to get to the 8.8 yet, but eventually we want to get to the 64. So we're going to have to get a QED before we get there, and that requires a lot of other stuff, but we're not going to worry about that for right now. So let's go ahead and pull up the culinary generator again. We've already made one of these. We need a piston, we need an iron gear, 2 furnaces, and some redstone. So not a problem. Pull that out. I know I've got an iron gear. I have 2 iron gears. Perfect. So we're going to make 2 of these, which means I need 4 furnaces. I've already got 1, so we just need a little bit more. We can actually click this. Boom. There we go. That's 39. So, wow, we have 1 extra, but that's fine. What else do we need? Pistons. We need pistons. So I have just turned all of my cobble into that. Let's yank that out. Do I have any wood down here? Surely to God, we've still got some wood. I don't think... Wait, there's some. Is it treated? Nope. Perfect. I think we've got everything. Yes, we do. Yes. Excellent. All right, so that's all we need. Clear, clear, clear. And that should give us 2 more culinaries, I think. That's, boom. Wow, that was easy. Perfect. So one of the nice things about this pack is, you know, it kind of sucks starting off, but once you kind of get up there, it gets a lot easier. You just kind of get all the little pieces together first. All right, let's sleep real quick. I'm going to slap both of these on temporarily right onto the back of the BC lasers over here. So let's put this down here. Whoops. And we'll go 1 on top of you and 1 on top of you. And we're just going to put 2 stacks in there. That should be enough to keep those going. And you can see they're going to green now because they're basically, hopefully, pegging out. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so let's switch back over to machine frame right here. So we need dense alloy, crushed obsidian. So boom, boom, boom. And then I think it's 1 tin gear, and then all we need is the chip, which is fixing to be done. Should be spitting out momentarily. There it goes. Pull you out, slap you in, boom, and now we'll set up the machine frame. Okay, so while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and pull up the cyclic assembler. So what all do we need for this? We need a chest, we need 2 tin gears and 2 copper gears. So we got our 2 tin gears, we got our copper gears, we got our chest, and the last thing we're missing is the redstone receptacle thingy, which we got right here, and then just this little doober dealy here. Now, we could probably set up some more lasers, but honestly, setting up more lasers at the moment is, what the hell is right here? Oh God, they got rid of something. Yeah, I don't remember what I had here. I know I had something. It says it's a chest, but it's not a chest. Okay, that was weird. That was really weird. Okay. Huh. Well, we did update versions of Infinity today from 2.13 to 2.2.2. There were a couple major changes, so there may be a few wonky issues in the meantime, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to judge. I'm probably going to eventually hook up these generators to the grid here, just to kind of spread the power around to everything. But we'll just kind of make do for now. God, I love this. I love this so much. I'm so happy that I got that automated. It's a huge, huge help. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and pause while we wait on this to finish, and we'll be right back. All right, we've got it all set up now. Bazow, boom, cyclic assembler, good to go. I'm going to take one of these with me, actually. Culinary generator. Come here. Get in my belly. Get in my belly. All right, let's slide down. Okay, so we've got some issues here. And this is where the crazy part's going to get. And this is probably where the part where this episode's going to go from like a quick 10-minute episode on my part to a 4 or 5 hour episode. Because I'm going to have to figure this out unless it just happens to work, which I don't expect it to. But hey, if I happen to get surprised, I'm not going to complain. All right, so we're going to put you right there. Boom. We now have power. We can put that on there. That's going to fill up, and we're going to be good to go. No problem. All right, so this right here is the farm hatch. You can see right here we've got plenty of eggplant in here. So what we want to do is we want to get that stuff out, as you can see here. So we want to pull in from the bottom. Okay, so we're pulling in from the bottom. And we want to spit out to the top. Interesting. I don't quite understand what is going on here, but this is all blue, which should be this. That's orange. I'm thinking it's because I don't have anything in there that I may not be able to see it. So that's fine. That's fine. To make the schematics for this, I forget. Let's see, thermal expansion. There should be like, aha, machinist workbench. I believe this is it. Yep. Craft things can use blueprints. Not a problem. So we need a strong box, some copper ingots and paper. Oh, thank God. That should be pretty easy to make. I'm hoping I can substitute something else other than tin, though. Because we're kind of out of tin. And by kind of, I mean we are massively out of tin. It looks like I can do it. Oh, does it have to be tin? Really? You're going to be that guy? I really wish I could use anything other than tin here, but it doesn't look like I can, and I don't have any tin at the moment. I do not think. Maybe I've got some hidden somewhere, but I don't think so. Silver, lead. Do click 10. Well, wait, why is that showing up as 10? The hell? That should not be lighting up as 10. That should. That's bronze. So oh, maybe it's because it's part of the recipe for it, maybe? I don't know. That doesn't make much sense to me, but okay. That's so weird. Oh, because it's Tinker's. That makes sense. Okay. It's terrible. It really shouldn't do it that way, but okay. I guess I'm not going to complain too much. Makes it easy to find everything. All right, let's grab some out of here. I think these are all 10 anyway. Give me that, give me that, give me that. We don't need much. We just need a little. We're not going to get greedy. Well, I'll take that back. We may get really greedy. Let's see. How much are we going to get out of this? How did I fuck that up? Oh my god, are you kidding me? How in the hell did I screw that up? There we go. Alright, so that gives us 8 10 ingots. That is more than enough. That's more than enough. Let's look at it again. It's thermal expansion. Boom. Machinist workbench. Alright. We can get rid of that. So we can go the full-blown way. So we need 2 copper, 4 tin. I think this is the recipe we're going to use. We need a crafting table, a chest, and a piece of paper. So we have a crafting table right here. We need a chest and a piece of paper. I got paper on me, and I know I've got chests. I think they're upstairs. Let's run up here. We need to sleep anyway. It'll be good while we're up here. All right. Sleep it off. Hopefully. Maybe not. There we go. All right, where's the chests? Boom. Perfect. Okay, I think I've got everything I need, unless I'm just completely out of it. So, workbench. There's so many different types of this mod in here. I mean, it's funny. All of these different different packs all basically have the same or different types of variations of the same thing. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Okay, so now we need a schematic, which is right here. That's the other thing of thermal expansion. It's 2 pieces of paper and some lapis lazuli. Lapis is downstairs. Jump down here real quick. Crunch. Which one of these did I put it in? I think it was you. There we go. All right, so I'm going to make a couple schematics. Might as well. I mean, we've got the stuff here. It can't hurt. All right, and I'm going to put the schematic right here for now. There we go. All right, and then we're going to pick you up. That's our bakeware. Hopefully this doesn't have the same problem as the other one does. If it does, I'm going to be a little butthurt. Okay, so we put you here, and then I need one of you. Hopefully it doesn't get picky, I'm hoping. All right, boom. Boom. Put that there, and then where's the bakeware? Ah, yes, boom. You can see it's right there. So we want to write schematic. Schematic has been written. Use while sneaking to erase. Should be good. If I click it, did not get rid of the reusable thing. Perfect. Let's take this over. Cross your fingers, folks. If this will yank directly out of here, it solves our Project Red problem for at least the moment. We won't have to worry about Project Red for the time being. Okay, there we go. Wait, no, that's a schematic. We put that there. And yeah, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. We're going to have to, I'm going to have, well, actually, let me put that in there. Anything? The issue is this does not actively export. So since it doesn't actively export, there's no way for it to actively import, if that makes sense. So like all of this is running in here, which is great. But without a way for this down here to say, hey, I should spit this stuff out, it's not going to do us any good. So, what are we going to do now? Well, what we basically need to do at this point... Wow, that drained really quickly. Good God. Yeah, eventually I'm going to need to move this out to like the center and then pipe out of the top because the more sides that this is covered by water, the faster it works, or at least it used to. So with it only having 2 sides covered, that's probably not going to be helping too terribly much. All right, and then I do want to kick this out to the top, which should be this right here, hopefully. Hopefully. I'm waiting for it to do some garlic, but it's taking its sweet time. I do have a bucket here, so I can probably help out a little bit. Of course, the speed with which it's scooping water, I mean, look at that. It's figuratively not even a drop it's not even a drop in a bucket. It's ridiculous. All right, so what we're gonna have to do now is we're gonna have to start with some Project Red and see if we can't get this to export via Project Red. There are other ways. I could easily do this with Buildcraft and things along those lines, but Buildcraft's easy in some aspects. Specifically, all right, hopefully this will work. Yep, see, crafting, and beautiful, spitting out to the chest. Perfect. Which is kind of interesting. I don't remember putting that stuff in the chest. I guess I did it when we first got started. Look at the speed on the crafting, though. Look at that. So fast. So fast. And this isn't even the sped up version. I believe there's ways to speed this up even further, which would be just absolutely amazing. So anyways, let's get into some Project Red and see what we can do. All right, so just to give you guys kind of a bit of a preview on what we're going to be working on, Project Red uses these pipes right here, different types of tubes and such. If you've ever seen Red Power 2, you'll be kind of familiar with the look, sort of, except Project Red has all these really cool colors and symbols and such. And basically you use these pipes with these chips to route and everything. It's kind of complicated, and that's why we're going to end this episode here, and we're going to pick up with this in the next episode because I want to have a full episode to do this with. Plus I got to go do some gathering. I got to get some glowstone and a few other things and make sure that we've got enough, plus make all the little mini recipes and such. Either way, should be fun, should be some good times, and I'm looking forward to making a basic sorting system for us. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, slap that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next clip.